Hello guys, in this video today I'll be talking about JavaScript. JavaScript is the behavior of how the behavior of your website. That's what JavaScript is meant for. JavaScript can be used for front-end development. It can be also used for back-end development. But in this tutorial, we'll be focusing mainly on the front-end aspects. Okay, so let's get started. Here I just have my basic HTML template. So if you want to start anything with your JavaScript, you have to um, anything you're writing that has to be your JavaScript, you have to has to be within your script tag, something like this. It has to be within your script tag. Okay, fine. Here we have the name of this. Here we have the header, just the header placed in the center. Um, Firstly, I'm going to teach you how to pick elements, how to work with elements, change the styling of elements, and the likes. Let's get started with beginning. Um, this is a paragraph. Okay, now let's give it an ID. You can give it any name. The name of the ID can be any name. I'll give it ID paragraph. So let's imagine you want to change the text within this paragraph. If you want to do that with JavaScript, um, just do document. Just get elements by ID. Get elements by ID is a method in JavaScript for actually getting elements. Like now, if I want to do something with these HTML elements now, and I have to pick this HTML element first before I do anything to it. Let's imagine I want to change the styling, or I want to change the text in with between this something between this HTML paragraph. Now I have to select this HTML element first before I now do it. So this is what I'm actually doing here. This code here is what this code is just doing is helping me to select this HTML element, and let us declare another paragraph. Let's name this one paragraph 2. You can see that the ID is different, so I have to select this the element first before I can actually do anything to it. So if I want to change HTML the HTML text here, the text between this HTML element, I have to do dot inner HTML, okay, paragraph text change. So then I'm going to close my line here. So can you see that it's showing paragraph text change here? So let me comment out this. Sorry, let me just clear it off. You see, it should be showing. This is paragraph tag. Can you see it's showing this is paragraph tag? Let us put paragraph tag 1 also satisfy it. So you can see this showing this paragraph tag 1. So if you want to change the text between it, you select the HTML element, which is document.get element by ID, then .inner HTML. This .inner HTML means I want to change the HTML text within this paragraph tag. So it changed it. So that's what HTML, that's what JavaScript is about. It handles the behavior of the website. It's meant for um like sometimes if you go to some websites, if you click on a button, an image might display and all this kind of stuff. Most of them are done with JavaScript. So now this way of selecting an element is just one way of selecting the elements. The other method of selecting an element, but we'll stick to that for now. So let's just say we also want to do another thing. Okay, let's imagine we have a button here. Button. We won't be styling here. The class is mainly on JavaScript. let's say the button says greet me, greet me. What the button wants is just to say greet me. So let me comment out this two lines and just do a simple nice align center. This is for you to align anything you have here is going to be aligned to the center. Let me comment this one out properly. Okay, seeing this on our browser again. Okay. Now, what we want is that once a user click on this greet me button, it should bring out a pop-up like hello, good morning or something like that. So we can achieve that. So let me just, I'll just do it then. What to explain later. Let me make it too complex. That's everyone. Can you see it? Good day, everyone. So what I just did here, so JavaScript is just from what you have done now. You should know JavaScript is with the behavior, how the website behaves. That's what JavaScript is about. It's about behavior of the website. So now what I did here is that there's a function called alert, a predefined function in JavaScript. I'll also talk about function called alert. Anytime you call alert, it brings out pop-up on the website, and anything you put in between here is what will show on the website. If I say hello, good afternoon, so let's come to our browser. So I click on it. Hello, good afternoon from the phone. So that's what alert does, and this on click is trying to tell it's also a JavaScript um, element, so that once you it's trying to tell the button that once you click uh, the button should bring up an alert. So that's that for that one. Let's see what can we do. What can we do again? Okay, let's do that. If we Let's create a paragraph here. Let's make the paragraph an empty paragraph. Let's create an ID. So in JavaScript, before I start this, in JavaScript we have something we call not even in JavaScript, in programming generally, we have something we call variable. Variables are meant to hold they're like a they're like storage, they're meant to hold something. In programming we don't our computers don't know, like it is what we input, that's what they would be able to understand. Let me give you an example now. Let's say we tell this computer that let a equals level 4. Anytime I call a in this program, anytime I call a in this program, it's going to give out level 4. So this a is a variable. So I'm trying to like tell the computer that anytime I call a in this program, in this program I'm writing, it should always bring out level 4. So that's what variables are about. Variables are about naming things. Okay, let me put that way. Yeah, just naming things. So it was the name of something. Okay, now let's say if you see something now and you call it for a small child, let's say if you hold the phone and call a phone for a small child a bag, as far as the small child haven't seen that kind of stuff before or haven't had that kind of name before, if you tell the small child to go and bring the bag, it's going to bring that phone out. So that's the same thing. That's the same logic that applies there. So in computer it depends on what it's garbage in, garbage out. This is what to give it, that's what to give it back. So if I say okay, so now here let us try and print out this a. In JavaScript you can also print out using console log, console.log. But but we'll be able to see only our. If I say console.log A, it's going to give me this Javafo back. So let me click on expect if and check our console for you to see the annual output of the console. This error is showing because there's no any. The error is not meant to show. So the error is no more showing now. So you can see that I can see the overflow here because I wrote console.log. This console.log is the one showing the overflow on the screen. So when I anytime I call A, it's going to show me the overflow. If I change it here to maybe JavaScript class, so like JavaScript class, let's see. So you are going to be seeing JavaScript class here. So that's what variable does. Variable code is meant for holding, meant for storage, for holding values like for naming, just for naming things, so that you could use it in your program. So now let's okay. So now that's for variable. We'll be using variable a lot in this tutorial. That's why I actually explain variable first. So let's also do some basic logic, like some basic addition logic. Let's say a equals 89 and let's b equals 10. So we can say we can say oh, in JavaScript, another thing is that if you want to declare a variable, we can use let or we can use var. It's the same thing. Let me say var b here, var b, and let me console.log a, and also console.log b. So we also use if you want to do something on this screen, I think they use documents dot write to document dot write screen. Okay. So you can see this we also use document.write to show something on the screen. This document.write a, it shows the variable, the value that a is holding, which is 89. It is showing it on the screen, which is 89 here. If I put b here, document.write b, it's still going to show the variable b is holding here, which is 10. So so sorry, let me just so now let's just do some basic mathematics here. So you can see that 89 and 10 is showing here because I did console.log a and console.log b. So let's just do some basic mathematics. Let's do so I'm going to be using let mostly in this tutorial. You can use var, you can use let. So at any time you see var in someone's code, you won't be surprised. Okay, let's say let's c equals a plus b. So here we have a plus b is c equals a plus b, then our a plus b it's 9 plus 10, which is 99. So if you say document dot write c, it should give us 99 rather. 89 plus 10, this is 99. It should give us 99 on our screen. So here we are, 99. So we can also put it in our console. We should just use console.log c, console.log c. It's going to show it here, which is 99. So that's what variable does. So now we also have something we call function. Just from the name function, it's like a set of code performing a specific task. Okay, I can see I want to write instead of writing this every time I want to sum now, anytime I want to sum a variable now, I have to come and be repeating this code. So if you have a function, you can just declare a function that it would be accepting that it will be accepting the it will be accepting two variables, which is variable a and b. Then anything variable a and b is going to be summing them. So you can create a function that it will just be summing. What that function will be doing is will just be summing numbers together. You can create a function to be adding numbers together. You can create a function to be subtracting numbers. So the function is just a block of code designed to perform a specific task. That's what function is about. So when we do the practical aspect, you see it now. So let me get rid of this. You can still leave that. So let's create a simple function. Say function sum. So this function now, let's just say, okay, let's create a function. Let's create a function greet. The greet I wanted to use here now. Let's say okay now I want in my code now. I want when someone click on this button, it should this code it should when someone click on this button, it should call a function called greet. So that greet will now be the one to determine uh what will be displayed on the screen or what will happen next. So we want that greet function to always greet people. So now if you want something like that, you just do document. You can just document dot get element by ID, get element by ID. So in this paragraph we declared here that is empty paragraph, we would put a text within this paragraph. So we will put a text within this paragraph using our JavaScript. So we have to select the elements first, the HTML elements by the ID. So the ID of this paragraph, the ID of this paragraph is paragraph. We can name it anything. You can name it maybe great great paragraph. So this ID doesn't have like you can name it anything. You just have to make sure that there's no space between this one and name. It's not a good naming convention. Um so I've selected these elements now. Inner HTML, inner HTML equals inner HTML equals, let's say okay, hello. I just type anything there. Hello, good day. Hello, welcome here. Okay, now so here instead of this alert, we are going to call that function. So this is how to call a function greet. So where I just wrote it here is going to call this function here automatically and do the necessary things. So and and it will perform this action. So let's go out and test that. Let's go back to HTML nice and easy. What's the issue? Come on, don't get to remember I did this. Okay, this paragraph does not this there's not an element with this ID again. That's why I'm just getting that error. So the code is telling me that there's no ID, there's no element with the ID. So I have to delete this code. That will stop getting that error. You can see that error is not coming up again. So now when I click on greet, can you see I'm getting this hello, hello, good day, welcome here. So if I refresh again, I click on greet, you can see hello, good day, everyone. So that's how to select elements, and you can select elements and do almost anything with the element. You can give it a background color. Okay, let us do some here. And style it and give it background color. Dot style dot let's say dot style dot color because red. So it's meant to style it and give it a color of this red. Can you see? Trying to give it a color of this red. So that's what JavaScript is about, selecting elements and playing around it. So since you already know how to handle function and how to select elements, so in our next tutorial video we'll be creating a small project on how to how to do more advanced thing with functions, like how to pass argument to our function and how to do more advanced things with JavaScript. So, thanks for watching.